Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a little something different. I got in the mail a few days ago my Colourpop box with a few eyeshadows and highlighters. And the outside's kind of plain, but when you open it up, you get all of this. And then they wrap it up really nicely with this kind of like foam material to keep your eyeshadow safe. And these are what I got. I was gonna do a few swatches and then try on a look. I'm not wearing any makeup yet, so I was gonna try a look featuring some of these eyeshadows. I mainly stuck to the metallic Super Shock shadows because I heard that these are like the most kind of like metallic, and that's what I was looking for. And this is the color Fantasy. The color on the finger. Ooh. And it says on the packaging to make sure to close these really tight because apparently they can dry out. Ooh, pretty. And I got the shade Slave to Pink. And like looking at it like in the bottle or in the container, it looks like really similar to the color Fantasy. So I maybe didn't need both colors. Oh, but they look different. Like this is the color Fantasy and this is Slave to Pink. I will say those colors are really similar, but one is definitely more pink, one's more purple, for sure. But the texture of the eyeshadows are kind of like creamy, but it seems like they still look like powder. And the next color I got is the color Bay. And this is supposed to be kind of a green, kind of brown metallic shimmer, so we'll see what it looks like. It's right here. Oh, nice. And it is right here. It definitely has that green and then copper undertones. The next shade I got is the shade Porter. And this is from the Kathleen Lights collaboration. And I got it because it said that it was really good for green eyes. So I was like, okay, why not? Oh. And it's a really pretty like burgundy red. And the next shade I got is the color Liberty. Dang. Ooh, that one's really, really pretty, like platinum. Dang. And the next color I got is the color Dance Party. So it's not quite as pigmented as I was expecting, but it's still really pretty. I would do like a dark undercoat, like underneath, and then do this over top, and I think it would really pop that way. I was expecting it to be a little bit more pigmented, but it's still a really nice shade. And then this is the shade Telepathy. So it's more of a true gold than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting more of a lime green. Oh, but it comes out kind of green on the skin. Still really pretty. It's right here. The last eyeshadow color I got is the color Sugar. And it's a really pretty pastel blue with a lot of shimmer. And on my skin, it's pretty light, and it's pretty similar to the color Liberty. It just has a little bit more blue tone to it, but on the eyes, I don't think you could tell too much of a difference. Those are really pretty shades, though, and I'm going to have a hard time deciding which one I'm going to use today. I got two other highlighters as well. This one is in this shade Smoke and Whistles. And it's still in that creamy consistency like the eyeshadows. Oh dang, it barely even... I don't even know if you can see that on my skin tone. I don't know. We'll see about that one. And then the second one I got is in Monster, and I have a little bit more faith in this one. It looks... Oh dang, this... They're even softer than the eyeshadows. Like, I dip it in. You have to be super careful. Like, don't go like... Because if you pushed in too hard, it's like a cream. So there's what it looks like. Kind of is like a pink duochrome, which is pretty. Dang. Those are so light.
Yeah,
these are really, really unpigmented. I'll have to try it when I do my full face to see how they actually look on the skin. But from the swatches, they're kind of not impressing me. And then it comes with a little thank you card from Colourpop. Some tips on how to use your eyeshadow lippy stick or whatever you buy, I guess, from them. But I just bought the eyeshadow. And I know that they recommend using just your fingertips with applying the eyeshadow, and that's usually what I do with my foiled eyeshadows anyways. Alright, I'm going to quick do my foundation and everything and skip to doing the eyeshadow. Alright, now that I have my foundation and everything on, and we can get to the fun part, which is the eyeshadow. And I heard mixed reviews about the matte Colourpop eyeshadow, so I didn't get any. So I'm just going to set a base with some basic kind of just makeup peak eyeshadows to set the crease, and then put over top the metallic. Base, I'm going to go in with the color Vanilla Bean. And for the crease, I'm going to use the color Creme Brulee. And then for the lid shade, I'm going to use the color Liberty. And we'll see how it works with a synthetic brush. It applies, but it looks so much better with your finger. Put a little bit underneath. And then I'm just going to take Bitten in the crease as well. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit of Stila eyeliner. And for highlight, I'm going to use the Colourpop Monster eyeshadow. This highlighter for me is kind of, for this pink kind of shade, I would go for my Anastasia Glow Kit before any of this. And this is the color Starburst, and then the color Hard Candy. And maybe it's because they're in powder form, but they are just a lot more pigmented. Since I'm giving it the Colourpop first impressions, I will leave it at that. I won't add any more highlight, even though normally I would. And then to set the look, I'm going to use my Urban Decay setting spray and all-nighter. And this completes the Colourpop look, featuring eyeshadow and highlight. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, and I will let you guys know my first impression. Hey guys, so it's about 3:15, so it's been about 4 hours since my first application of the eyeshadow, and so far it's wearing really nicely, and there's a little bit of fallout underneath, but nothing too crazy, and nothing that you couldn't fix with a little bit of concealer. And I can still see the highlight a little bit, but it's pretty subtle. It's not like too noticeable, but if I get up close to the mirror, I can see it. So I'll probably do one more check-in for you guys and then give you my final thoughts on this eyeshadow and highlight combo. So far, I'm really liking the eyeshadow, and the highlight I'm kind of like, but it's natural, it's subdued, it's nothing too crazy. But I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so this is my final check-in for today. It is now 7:10, so it's been about 8 hours of wear for the eyeshadow, and it still actually looks pretty nice. But all in all, with 8 hours of wear, it is looking pretty nice. There was some fallout underneath, but I just wiped it away and added a little bit of powder, and it like cleared it up. But I think for the Super Shock shadows, it's a pretty nice shadow. The highlight's already gone. I can't see any more of the highlight anymore. So I was going to add the smoke and whistles just to see what it looked like on the skin. Still a really subtle highlight, but I think they're pretty on the skin, and they don't really like exaggerate like dry patches on your skin, which is very nice. But all in all, I'm really excited to try the rest of my Colourpop eyeshadows, and I will be using the highlight, even though I do like the Anastasia because I like to really glow. But all in all, I think it's really good, and I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions of Colourpop. If you do, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!